There's something I do every midwinter, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about it. I do it usually starting round about Midwinter's Day, aiming to finish certainly by Twelfth Night, which is, of course, the end of Christmas. Years ago, I started writing a diary. My thoughts, my feelings, my hopes, my experiences. But I discovered that someone had been reading it. So I was a bit embarrassed and I got rid of it and I stopped writing. But then some while later, maybe a small number of years, I started again, this time with a locked diary. And again I started writing not every week, not every day, but whenever there was some experience or event I wanted to remember. Some entries would be long, some very brief. And that diary starts in 1968, when I was 21. And there you see me with a friend from school. I'm the one on the right. Now that diary has now grown into 4 volumes, although the 4th one is not yet complete. At one point I started adding more than just words. Here on these pages you can see a graph and a photograph. So as I say, around Christmas and the New Year, and I confess that these photographs, although they may look Christmassy, were probably not really taken towards the end of December or even early in January. I don't remember the dates, to be honest. I read the diaries on a 10-year basis or cycle. What I mean is, in 2022, reading 1972, 1982, 1992, 2002, 2012 and 2022. In this way, I'm reminded of past mistakes I've made and I learn from them. I'm thankful to God and other people, of course, for good times and for kindnesses and for past mercies received from the hand of God. And I'm able to see that we have come through dark and difficult days, and we've made it through intact. Our faith in God, our love for one another. That is to say, Margaret, my wife, and I. And we've had times as well of very rich happiness, which come, I think, as near to heaven as this earth is likely ever to offer me. So looking back in this way over life's pathway, I feel I can truly and sincerely quote the hymn, "All the way my Saviour leads me. What have I to ask beside?" And I'm reminded of these words from Psalm 143, which the psalmist addressed to God. I remember the days of long ago. I meditate on all your works and consider what your hands have done. And these words from a hymn by Augustus Toplady. I muse on the years that are past, wherein my defence thou hast proved, nor wilt thou relinquish at last a sinner so signally loved. Those words from the Bible, those words from that hymn, express exactly how I feel and help explain why I have this annual habit of rereading my diary, to meditate, to be reminded, to learn. Now there's a website that you can visit if you would like to have more reading, listening or viewing on a whole range of topics, mainly Christian, but not all of them. God bless you all.